welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to World Cup action, where tonight the pressure was very much on for Argentina. They knew coming into this game that only a win would guarantee their place in the round of 16 stage. They had all of that on their shoulders, but tonight they did deliver, much as they did against Mexico, handling the occasion, handling the expectation. But I think tonight, there was more composure in the performance. There was more security in the way they went about their game. And we are going to be talking all about the game-changing moments from this one. And of course, the bigger picture, which in the end has seen the perfect scenario, really, for us Barcelona fans, whereby Messi has gone through, Argentina have made it, but so has our very own Robert Lewandowski. Poland just about make it through as well. So come on, and let's discuss it. Because in terms of the starting lineups here, if we look at Lionel Scaloni's selection first with Argentina, I think the surprise man in there was going to be Julian Alvarez, replacing Lautaro Martinez in the starting line. That was a big bold call there from Scaloni. In midfield, he also made a big call, and I think the right one, to start Enzo Fernandez. That was a really big and important decision in my opinion. He also did drop Lisandro Martinez at the back, Otamendi and Romero, the centre-back pairing, but in truth, they didn't have a great deal to do today, because when you're looking at Poland, what we spoke about in the preview there, are they going to go for it? Are they actually going to put some pressure on Argentina and take the game to them? They just didn't. I think Poland here in their setup, they sat back very, very deep early on, looking, of course, for the point that would have guaranteed their place in the next round. And as we're going to discuss, that didn't work out well, especially thinking of Lewandowski, because I think Argentina started the game with much more purpose than they did against Mexico. A lot more confidence in them there. Messi was looking really, really lively early on there, denied twice in quick succession by Szczesny, once on his right foot and then another there at the near post. Messi getting on the ball, not only inside of the box, but also making things happen tonight in his playmaking. But of course, the big moment came in that first half on 39 minutes, when Szczesny once again denied Argentina there. Julian Alvarez again with a really good save, but he then got up and palmed away another high ball coming into the area, and on the follow through he did make contact with Messi there, and honestly I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think there was too much in that there from Szczesny. You know, these things can happen out on the football field when you're all going for balls high in the air, etc. But the referee gave a penalty, went over there, checked the monitor, pointed to the spot. I think a lot of people were surprised by that. Maybe even Messi was, because the penalty there, just like in Poland's last game against Saudi Arabia, was saved by Szczesny. It was a wonderful stop there to his left-hand side. It wasn't a good height for him, but the placement for Messi and the power was decent, but Szczesny gets across his goal and makes a really, really good save. But I have to say, Argentina didn't dip their heads, and especially Messi as well. He kept his head up there, working hard, and the confidence didn't drain away. Argentina kept on going and kept on pushing. They were not going to be stopped tonight. But I just think from Poland's perspective there, when you look at the way this game was panning out, especially in the first half, what we were seeing there with Lewandowski completely isolated. Now, I'm not just talking about one or two plays there where he was on his own and up against Argentina, surrounding him in numbers, but I'm talking about the entire game. Poland basically hung him out to dry. They gave him nothing in that attacking position there. They were miles away from him. They weren't getting up with play. There was no outball. And I just think from Poland tonight, the setup, what was the plan from the coach? What was he planning on doing there in terms of getting out of their half and relieving the pressure? Because Argentina could just keep coming onto them. They could just keep piling the pressure on, and eventually it was going to tell, because it was the perfect start to the second half there from Argentina. Almost immediately, they got the goal they needed. They got the goal there that sent them ahead and put them in control. Molina here picks out Mac Allister. He hits it first time. I think this is interesting because he doesn't hit it well. He doesn't actually connect perfectly with the ball, but if anything, I think that actually helps him, because I think Szczesny there, watching that finish, he's almost put off by the speed of it. He can't really judge the finish, and in the end, it almost trickles past him into the back of the net, and Mac Allister with a huge goal there. Somebody who's appeared on the scene this season in the Premier League with Brighton, now on the world stage with Argentina, and what a moment it was there at the World Cup for him, scoring at at international level. And I think from that moment on, Argentina weren't panicking, never looked in doubt, looked comfortable, looked confident, and Julian Alvarez there made it 2-0 to them, combining with Enzo Fernandez, those two having a really good impact in the team today. Alvarez there receiving the ball inside of the box, good touch to sort of set the chance, opens up his body, and it's an emphatic finish there past the goalkeeper. We know that it's not easy to beat Szczesny, but he did really, really well with that. And I was impressed in general with Alvarez today, guys. I think he took full advantage of his opportunity in the team, coming in there for Lautaro. I think Messi enjoyed it too. He picked him out regularly there in behind the defence. Really, really good balls are played in by Messi today. And Alvarez could have added more goals in this second half as well. But as the game went on, it was becoming very, very evident that Poland would be going through as well. The Argentina were okay, but Poland were there. But one goal could have changed everything. And you look at the chances there in the final stages. One from Lautaro Martinez right in front of goal. He drags it wide. Such a close opportunity there that would have knocked Poland out, that would have sent Mexico through. Lautaro not taking advantage. And in the 92nd minute, there's one cleared off the line there. Tagliafico chips the goalkeeper. Poland get bodies back in there and clear it away. But the margins in those final minutes, guys, with these two games going on simultaneously, it was so close to decide who was going to go through. But in the end, this was the situation in Group C. It was comfortable in the end for Argentina. They go through as the group winners on 6 points in all. Poland, they sneaked through. It was so close in the end there. Mexico beating Saudi Arabia, but not quite by enough. It was agonisingly close for them. They even had a third goal in that game that was disallowed on the night. And you really do feel for them in the final game there to go so close. Saudi Arabia finishing bottom of the group in the end. Their only points, of course, coming from that win against Argentina. But Poland getting through. Lewandowski on to the next stage. And this is what we have to look forward to here, because Argentina will now be coming up against not France, but Australia. They finished today runners-up in Group D ahead of Denmark and indeed ahead of Tunisia. Wonderful game, wonderful result that was for Australia today. They're now going to be rewarded with that clash against Argentina, and Poland will be coming up against the reigning world champions, France. That's going to be a big game, of course it is. And I think Poland will just be grateful to have made it through in the end. It was nail-biting stuff, particularly in those final minutes. But like I say, Messi's on his way. Argentina are atop of the group, and Lewandowski is in the knockout stages as well. I'm sure there's disappointment if you're a fan of Mexico. I'm sure there's disappointment too if you're a fan of Saudi Arabia. But unfortunately, at the World Cup, the margins really can be that fine. Please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below today, guys. Obviously for Argentina, the pressure was on, hoping of course they could get over the line and that they could deliver in this final group game. Now we're going to look forward to the round of 16. Lots of big games, lots of big clashes to come. Let me know all those thoughts though, and I'll be seeing you soon with plenty more videos to come. Thank you indeed for watching, for all of your support, and I will see you soon. But until next time, as always, it is the World Cup.